Well, certainly for MDMA or ecstasy, we've seen a general decrease in the purity of the MDMA in the tablets. So the amount of MDMA, the active ingredient in each tablet, has dropped. Just in the last 12 months, we've seen as high as 80% and as low as less than 1%. So I mean, that's a huge range of purities. The colour and logo of all of the tablets is just a marketing tool, to be honest with you. We see the same colour, the same brand, the same logo, either with different purities of the same drug in, or even different drugs entirely. In general, there's a worldwide shortage of MDMA, so the amount of MDMA in each tablet is decreasing, and you may end up with either no MDMA and nothing in the tablet, so you've just bought essentially a sugar tablet, or you may have some drug that you've never tried before. There is a lot of, I guess, urban myths that they can be cut with broken glass and washing powder, and it pretty much is just that, an urban myth, and there's no reason why, just in a business sense, that a drug dealer is going to start poisoning their clients. Now obviously MDMA has been around for a number of years and has been quite well studied. As these new drugs come on the market, they're less well studied, their effects are less well known, particularly in humans. So there is a bit of a lottery in some respects if you're getting a drug that's not what you expect it to be. If you don't know what's in it, you don't know how the drug's going to affect you. Some are very, touchy-feely drugs. Some have a more dissociative effect, so you feel you're floating out of your body. Others have more hallucinogenic effects. So if you're expecting to take one drug and maybe you've tried it before, you've read about it and you know what the effects are likely to be, if you start then getting these other effects, obviously it's going to affect you mentally. You might freak out. Look, I mean, I don't want to be someone who scaremongers. I mean, but there are some drugs out there. I mean, one that has been around for a number of years is called PMA, paramethoxyamphetamine. It also appears in tablets, and there have been deaths associated with that, both in Australia and worldwide. I think the bigger issue is people taking drugs that don't know what's in them, and not necessarily causing death, which is obviously a pretty sad end to the story, but just that short-term effect it may have if you take a couple of pills one night, whether you end up in the emergency department or whether you're with friends who don't know what to do with you. It can be pretty scary for everyone that's involved.